we'll be going on election night usually, like I was saying, and I think we can process up to 1 million ballots an hour if we had all 18 running at full speed and full capacity. So on election evening, when the ballots are coming into our department, they'll come in red boxes and they're escorted by the sheriffs, and some of them are even actually arrived here by helicopter. Once they are actually checked and verified in our vote by mail section, they come in trays into our MTS room where they then get through the processing and tallying portion. And that monitor actually is what will then update the people that are here with the results exactly. And it's not, I mean, as you can imagine, I'm sure being a part of being part of the elections, it's not, it's a continuous update throughout the evening, because essentially we are such a huge jurisdiction, and getting votes from Lancaster, getting votes from other areas that are geographically further will take a little bit longer. So that's why a lot of times we don't get the final results till midnight, 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. And yeah, this is usually very, very busy. No one from outside of the department is actually allowed inside this room. There's sheriffs in there. There's people that work internally in our department that are allowed in, but that's it. So we do get, but this is, if you wanted to, get it absolutely to be the first ones to get it, this is where you'd be. And unfortunately, you can't really see the ballots that are covered. Obviously, just to make sure they're not. Unfortunately. Yeah. So, but I mean, pretty much you can imagine, like, you insert it and you insert all the ballots, and there's this like a weight on the top that would just put pressure on it, so that way they keep getting shot out, and it's just literally like, imagine like a deck of cards just going through it, and that's how they get counted and tallied. And yeah, that's really what this room is on election night. Did you have anything you wanted to?
There's a simulation Saturday that usually happens the Saturday before election, where we invite members of the media that you could actually go inside. What we do is we run the machines to make sure they're working. So on Tuesday of the election, everything's working right. And we invite members of the media because that's the only opportunity that you can actually go inside. If they're old ballots, ballots that we, from old elections, just to make sure that the systems run. So we can invite you that Saturday before if you want to come and shoot video or take photos, because you can actually see the machines running.
Yeah, so we'll go ahead and just move on to another aspect of our department. And on this floor, we also, we're not going to go inside the room right now, but on this floor we also have our vote by mail processing. So as you can imagine, getting ballots for general, like sorting all those ballots takes a lot of time. So we have these giant machines that essentially just get all the information from the sample ballot, the envelopes, and they just sort them. And they're doing that constantly in preparation for the election that we have. But that's actually located in that room, and that's also where, like I said, the ballots are brought to originally in the red boxes, and that's where they get checked and verified that each precinct has sorted the correct box of ballots, and that's when from there it gets escorted to the MTS room.
Does the tallying happen as they arrive, or just on election day?
On election day, that's what we have
for vote by mail ballots.
But the counting, that's actually also processed through our canvass period, and we'll go to the canvass period.
I think he's asking him for the vote by mail
like
ballots.
If you get like
counting
500,000 vote by mail ballots like 2 weeks before election day, do you start counting right away?
We sort them and we make sure that everything's ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't actually count them until the ballots are closed or when the
so after 8 p.m.
And so when you see the first numbers you see on the screen, those are the vote by mail.
Okay.
I'm going to take you now to our real estate records section.
Real estate records?
Yes,